Have you guys ever watched a movie in the theater, and as you're watching it, you're thinking, damn, how did this movie get a theatrical release? Well, that's exactly how I felt today. So hello guys, welcome back to Beyond the Realms. My name is Jason, and today I am reviewing the newest tornado slash disaster movie, Into the Storm, which just came out this weekend from director Stephen Quayle, I think is his name, which his only other notable film that he's directed is Final Destination 5. Watching the trailer for this film, I thought, this might be fun, this might be okay. I just didn't expect much of it. And honestly, the whole reason why I went and seen this today is, my son is a huge disaster movie fan, and more specifically, tornado movie fan. So he's been looking forward to this since early spring. Like, he found the trailer on YouTube way before I heard of it. So he's really been anxious to check it out. So, I was excited because he was excited to go see this. But guys, I'll just briefly tell you the synopsis of the story, because if I get too deep, the paper-thin screenplay script to this film, I'll just give everything away if I tell too much. But basically, you're following around a couple different people. You've got this group of kids who are graduating. They're documenting it. And then you've got a group of storm chasers who are their funding is getting ready to get pulled, so they're trying to find some more tornadoes. They haven't had any luck in a while. And then you also have these two local rednecks, which adds some comic relief to the film. Two inexperienced, just filming it with a really small, tiny camera, no bigger than a phone, and just doing it on their own. So the movie is split between those three groups, basically. And that's really what Into the Storm is. A storm hits. It's pretty bad, but that's not, the biggest part of it. There's a much bigger storm that comes along and causes havoc. And if you've seen the trailer, one of them hits during the graduation ceremony and all that. That's not really a spoiler because it's in the trailer. But the first thing I have to say is the cast. There's a lot of people in this movie that kind of resemble other actors, like the lead actor, Richard Armitage. I don't know how you could look at this guy and at times not think of Hugh Jackman. There's just certain times it's like, man, this guy, they must have seriously picked him because they couldn't get Hugh Jackman, and he's somebody that resembles him. And then his son in the movie, Nathan Kress, he resembles that Jacob, kind of resembles that Jacob guy from the Twilight movies. Other cast members, you have Sarah Wayne Callies, I think is her name, which played Lori on The Walking Dead. And honestly, she was really the only highlight of the acting, I thought, as far as I was concerned. She did pretty decent. The rest of the cast is pretty damn bad. I'm saying, like, it's pretty bad. There's so many terrible dialogue spots in this movie that I can't believe that this made it to the theater. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it reminded me of a sci-fi film with just a bigger budget. And the one guy that was the head of the main storm hunter guys, tornado chasers. Oh my God. Who in the hell cast this guy? It's so cheesy and so bad. I think they could have just pulled anybody off the street and it could have done better than this guy. It's just totally unbelievable. Like, even, the teenagers, like, when they're showing them, their interactions are just so cardboard, so stilted, so unbelievable. A lot of times, to me, it seemed like it was coming off like a stage play. It was so damn just bad. For a movie, this is just bad stuff. Just horrible acting. But the main star of the film, the Tornadoes, you might be wondering, how were they? Well, honestly, they were pretty good. And really, that's the only thing I cared about with this movie, because that's why my son wanted to see this. So, the tornado destruction in this movie is pretty good. I mean, it's a definite step up from anything on TV. Or any of these lower budget tornado movies, which is kind of stuff he watches a lot. Some really awesome tornado action. None of it was really very suspenseful, though. I mean, they tried to make it suspenseful, but it really wasn't. Like, this movie just, I can't help but to compare it to Twister, because it's basically the same thing, and Twister is better in every single regard except with the way the tornado looks. And it should look better in this compared to a film that's, going on 20 years old. But, Twister is still far superior to this in every single possible way. I did not care one bit about one person, one situation they were in, or anything they had to say. Like, it really got boring, and this film was only 90 minutes long. I mean, it's short, but it got extremely boring in parts where they were just needlessly carrying on with their cardboard script. So yeah, guys, this one I can't really recommend at all. I'm only going to give this one a 4 out of 10. I mean, if you're looking for some cool tornado destruction, yeah, check it out. But even with that said, there's really not a lot you haven't seen before in this. It's just really not. And I'm just really surprised with a lot of these independent films and a lot of these underground films that come out that can't get a theatrical release that are original. And then you see something like this, it's like, really? This is getting a theatrical run? This is the type of film where I'll be willing to bet after 2 weeks it's probably going to be gone. Like, I think it's I'm going to guess it's not going to do good this weekend. Next weekend it's going to have a really limited run, limited showings, and maybe a few after that, but it's going to disappear quickly. This one won't be out there very long, and it'll probably be on DVD and Blu-ray by November, I bet. This is just one that's going to see a quick turnaround all the way around. But yeah, just not a great movie, guys. I would definitely say wait for home video of this, or just wait until it gets to its rightful viewing place on the Sci-Fi Channel. So yeah, guys, that is Into the Storm. I'm Jason. I hope you guys are doing well. Take care, guys. Later.